Among the prophets of Samaria I saw this repulsive thing. They prophesied by Baal and led my people Israel astray. And among the prophets of Jerusalem I have seen something horrible. They commit adultery and live a lie. They strengthen the hands of evildoers, so that not one of them turns from their wickedness. They are all like Sodom to me. The people of Jerusalem are like Gomorrah. I wanted to make this video to tell you about the very importance of living for Christ today, and how it is very important that we choose Christ over comfort in our walk in our lives. You see, the Bible tells us not merely about like actual belief in Christ, like a sort. The Bible tells us about a belief in Christ, but it doesn't mean a belief that is a mental belief, something we just like think in our minds, but rather it is something that comes from the heart. And as the Bible also tells us, from the heart comes our actions. Therefore, a belief in Christ would show in our lives based on our actions and based on the way that we conduct ourselves and live. And that's why it says here they commit adultery and live a lie. That these people did not, that these people basically had idols in their hearts. That's why it says adultery and live a lie. That they do not, that they profess God, but they live a lie. But these people also allowed the people who lived in these places to, they strengthened the hands of those who were actually like blatantly living in sin. And I wanted to make this video to tell you also to be careful of people who actually um, proclaim that it's okay to actually sin and do these things that are wrong in God's sight. It is very important that we be careful of these false prophets, because uh, in the world today there's many people who will actually say it's okay to sin and do these things, but ultimately they're wrong, because a true belief in Christ, though we may not be absolutely perfect, it means that we would actually be daily dying to ourselves, picking up our cross and following Christ, trying to put down our desires for the moment to follow God's desires for us. And I wanted to make this video hopefully to tell you this. And that being said, God bless. And I'll see you next video.